Hi, my name is Adolfo. I have two times I came out of the closet. Once was with my family and the other one was with my friends and school. I came out to my family first because I knew that they were really accepting and they wouldn't care that I was gay. One day I was actually sitting on the toilet and I decided that I wanted to tell my mom. So I didn't tell her face to face because I was really nervous. So I texted it to her, and then she came up to my room, and then me and her talked about it. And I came out to her because I knew that coming out to her, she would just tell my whole family so I wouldn't have to. And she took it really well, and yeah, and then she told my whole family, and my whole family's very accepting, which was really good. On the other hand, I was really scared to come out to people at school because I kind of dated and talked to a lot of girls in high school. So I didn't know how people were gonna react to it. So I think I told my best friend first. I told my best friend Vanessa, and she was in shock at first. And she's my best friend, so she kind of she knew a little bit that I was. But when I told her, it was like a big weight lifted off my shoulder. And then I tried to tell my other friend, but the day I was gonna tell her, she got rejected from a college, and she was like really sad, and she was like venting to me, so I didn't want to interrupt and be like, oh, by the way, I like dudes. So I waited to tell her, and so after I told my best friend and my family, I didn't really care who else knew. So I just posted it on Instagram, which is really lame, but I really didn't care. So I posted it on Instagram, and that's how everyone at school found out. And I did during spring break, so I didn't have to deal with being scared to go to school the next day. I wasn't scared that I was gonna get bullied or anything because I don't really care. But just people talking, it gets really annoying sometimes. And so I did during spring break, at the beginning of spring break, so people got over it during spring break. And once I went back to school, it's like nothing changed at all, and people were really accepting of who I was. And I thought people were gonna look at me really weird, and all my ex-girlfriends were gonna talk shit. But I'm pretty good friends with all my ex-girlfriends, and coming out wasn't that hard for me, because I was being surrounded by people that were very accepting. Yeah, but I know some people have a hard time coming out because their family's not accepting or their friends aren't accepting. And the best advice I can give you is come out when it's right for you and if it's safe to come out. Yeah, that's my coming out story. It's pretty lame, but yeah, a lot of people ask me how I came out of the closet, so I decided to make a video.